Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of 2 active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. I am starting with a decorated set of pages, and if you missed that video, I will link it down below. The first thing that I like to do once I have decorated my spread is get all of my scheduled items onto the days of the week. I'm going to do that by using my Papermate flare and a ruler, and instead of color coding anything this week, I am just using this blue Papermate flare, and I'm going to use the ruler to segment off when I have meetings or appointments. I also will write all of my kids' events that I am not necessarily a part of on my schedule, but I will keep that off to the right-hand side of the scheduling area. I am copying all of these events from my Google Calendar. My Google Calendar is the place where I keep all of the events from all of the calendars combined in one place. And if you missed my video on my full planner system, I will link that in the description down below as well. But I discuss how I keep my planner and Notion and my Google Calendar all in sync and how they all interact together. But I like to take this opportunity on the weekends to write out my schedule for the week and make sure there are no conflicts or there's nothing that I need to prepare for, or if I need to arrange a ride for my kid or talk to my husband about sharing trips to doctor's appointments. All of that comes to the surface when I go through my calendar and rewrite everything into my planner pages. So, although Google Calendar is my authoritative source for all of the appointments, I really do use this time on the weekend just to think through all of those things that are happening during the week. This may seem like a time-consuming process and one that is unnecessary since I do have my Google Calendar, but this has saved me not time necessarily in the planning part of my life, but it has definitely saved a lot of conflict happening during the week, and it's also allowed me to prepare ahead of time for anything that I didn't already have on my radar. Thankfully, there are not a lot of meetings scheduled this week, so hopefully that means that we can get some progress made on the projects that we are working on and not just sit in meetings all week and then try to squeeze in the work around all of those meetings. As of now, I am only going in 2 days this week on Tuesday and Thursday. Those are my normal days. But if I were a betting woman, which I'm not, I would bet that I would end up having to go in on Wednesday as well. There is some work that I need to get done at the data center, and it's really hard to run over to the data center and get that done in between meetings that happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I may have some weekend plans. I'm not sure yet, so I'm not going to write anything in. There are a couple possibilities. But for now, I'll just put in my son's working hours for Saturday and leave the rest of the weekend open. So I don't see any conflicts for the week or any big things that I need to plan or prepare for, but I do still find that this is a valuable exercise. The next thing I want to work on is straightening up my Kanban board, moving the items that I completed from my Kanban board into my HB90 notebook onto the completed page. This is everything that I've completed in January of this year. I will start a new page when we get to February. I did not do a great job at Instagram this week, and I'm pretty sure I still have some comments to respond to from last week, but I do feel like I got a good chunk of work done last week, and I'm hoping to keep and build on that momentum. But I am pretty proud that I finally got the full planner system video posted. It did take me a few tries to get things looking right and interacting appropriately. But this goes into all of the pieces of my planner system. In addition to working on my morning routine this week, I also want to work on my weekly home blessing routine and my Friday reset. One of my main goals for this quarter is to start getting my routines and resets back into a good system and set up that structure. My biggest problem so far has been going to bed early enough where I can get out of bed and get my morning routine complete before I need to get to work. Pretty much the only quiet time I get in the house is after everyone goes to bed. And since my son doesn't have to go to school until 8 o'clock, that means he stays up later, which then means I don't get the quiet time until later, and then I don't want to go to bed. So last night I worked until 1 o'clock in the morning, and honestly, I wanted to just keep going because I was enjoying the quiet and the productivity, but I finally did just force myself to go to bed. But then this morning it was hard to get started and get up and get moving. I am debating on moving my exercise to a different part of the day since it's not getting done in the morning. I'm wondering if I'm just not in the season of life to get up and work out like I used to. So I am reevaluating the time of day of those workouts. I'll just have to play around with what works best. When you're looking at the Kanban board, I am moving things around on a polypropylene divider. I just use the backside of the weekly tabbed divider. This has been working out really well for me at the beginning of this year, and I will probably continue this. I used to have extra pages in my weekly setup where I would put my Kanban board and then I would have my list and then I would have my weekly section. But I was just ending up with a blank sheet of paper every week, so that's why I moved to just using the back of this divider. Working from left to right, the left column are any administrative tasks that I have to do, the second column are videos, and the third column are personal and home tasks. For the videos, I do not write the titles in until the week that I am preparing the videos, and that's because I tend to shift my content calendar around a bit. If I don't get all 4 videos posted during the week, I do shift them around. I also normally have 2 weeks worth of videos on my Kanban board, but since I have not prepared those post-it notes yet for February, I'm not able to do that. My Kanban board update will happen later this week, and I will share that with you. I do finally have my content calendar done for February and March, which means now I can get that Kanban board updated for the next month. Now I'm going to take all my making all the plans tasks and move them over to my task list. I have been trying to get better about tracking the actual time that it takes me to work on videos. I will go ahead and write all the videos down first, and then I'll work from the bottom up and leave a gap at the end of my video list since I may add in some of the tasks for videos that I need to work on in the beginning of February once I get that Kanban board updated. Down at the bottom of the page, I will put in my administrative tasks, and then right above that, I will put in my Instagram tasks. Last week, I was not good about doing Instagram. I don't think I posted a single time. Hopefully, I do get better at that. One of the drawbacks is it does take me quite a bit of time to put a post together, and I have not become very efficient at it. And I know the more that I do it, the more efficient I will get. But I just need to find that time so that I can start the process of getting efficient, if that makes sense. But once I get my Instagram ideas noted, I am going to move on to the errands section. I have quite a few errands that I need to get done this week. I have not dropped off my donations because it was so cold here last week, that I did not want to make any extra trips in and out of the car. So donations, I have a UPS drop off that I need to get done today. I have an Amazon return at Whole Foods, a Macy's return, and a Kohl's return. And two of those I definitely need to get done this week. The Macy's one, it might be able to be returned for a while, but I just want to get all of those done and off my plate. Now I want to use that bottom section where I have every day of the week laid out and put in my tasks for my weekly home blessing. I do like to plan them this way because I can see all of them no matter what day of the week that I'm on. I do try to complete each task the day that I have it scheduled, but if I don't, I can still see at the bottom of the page what does and doesn't get done, and so I can jump around if I need to. I do usually do laundry on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I did not get a chance to wash our sheets last week, so I'm hoping to get those done today, and then I can do the kids' bedding on Wednesday. I also really need to clean the bath mat, so even though I don't normally do laundry on Tuesday, those are something that I can just throw in either Monday night or Tuesday morning and pretty much walk away from, and it won't matter if they sit there for a little bit. And then I will just schedule out the rest of the home tasks for the week. And those include cleaning the master bathroom, cleaning the guest bathroom and the guest shower, dusting and vacuuming upstairs, cleaning the kitchen, the laundry room, and the half bathroom. Also dusting and vacuuming downstairs and cleaning the tile floors. And my hope is to have those all done during the week so that on Saturday and Sunday I can spend a little bit of time working on cleaning out the basement. We do want to try to get the basement finished in the next year. So the first step to that is getting the basement cleaned out. And then on Sunday I will clean the master shower. And the other thing that I forgot to put on here is that I need to clean out the sink drain in my bathroom. I'm still not sure if it's the drain or if the stopper part is not opening far enough. So I will work on getting that fixed, probably not until this weekend, but I do need to make a trip to the hardware store to get some parts in case I need them. Next up is writing in my exercises for the week. And basically, I'm going to try to follow the Ladder program. That's an app. I'm not sure that I will renew it, but I'm going to try to use it for the next month and then decide. But I'm doing the Ladder app, and then whatever time I have left, I'd like to get on the treadmill for a little bit. And that is just going to be the plan for the entire week. I also know that I am writing this in for all 7 days, but there will be a day or two that I don't get it complete, and I will just count those as my rest days. But I really want to be doing something every day so that I can work on closing the rings on my Apple Watch. Open to the side of me, I also have my meal plan for the month. And although I'm not exactly on the days that I had planned, I'm just looking through January's calendar and seeing what meals I haven't made yet and schedule those items in. So on Sunday, we'll do stuffed shells. That is something that my kids and my husband both love. So I will go ahead and make those for Sunday. Saturday, I'm just working my way backwards since we like to eat good meals on the weekends. Saturday, we'll do the garlic butter steak bites. Friday, I want to try some crispy chicken tacos. Thursday, we'll do shrimp, and hopefully, my husband will cook since I have to be at work that day. Wednesday, we'll do creamy chicken fettuccine. Tuesday, we'll do ham sliders. And then tonight, we'll do wings, and I'll make some homemade mac and cheese. We did do a pretty good job last week of not eating out, so I'm pretty proud of us there. Although my son is now starting to go out. Granted, it's to Wendy's or McDonald's, but that still adds up quickly. And he's been going out with his friends some more, which is great, but it also gets expensive, so I'm glad that we have started to eat our meals at home as a family. So, the most important part of this planning system is actually putting my Monday action plan together. And I just write down all of those things that I need to get done, including some work tasks that I did not finish last week, those specific things that I need to finish for making all the plans, and then all of the personal tasks that need to get some attention today. For making all the plans, that would include editing and scheduling this video. I want to record my February Kanban tasks. I want to work on some Instagram posts and also answer any outstanding comments. For my personal items, I need to clean up my makeup and travel stock. I do feel like I have a good system and structure in place. However, I've taken a lot of trips and not refreshed those bags. So I just need to take everything out, clean up the bags, restock, and put everything back and get them all ready to go so that if I have a quick trip that I want to take, or an emergency, or a work trip that I need to jump in a car and go, I can just grab the necessary bags and get on the road. I did debate on what I wanted to put over here on the right side, but since I want to get up and work out and shower and straighten my bed and bath before I even open my planner for the morning, I wasn't sure if this was the best place to keep my morning routine. So I am writing it in here. I do also keep it in Notion so that I can access it from my phone, my iPad, or my laptop. But I did decide to go ahead and put it in here as well, at least for this week. I'm also going to put in my Friday reset because I want to start working on that as well. My weekly home blessing is already across the bottom of the page. I know that I won't have room for all of the routines and resets that I follow throughout the week, but I thought that I would put those routines and resets that I was focusing on that week on this page so it's in my face and reminding me that I am working on these and just a trigger and a reminder to do these things. The Friday reset, I am trying to keep short but thorough. I really need to start knocking some of these things off my list on a regular basis instead of, for example, letting my inbox pile up to a few thousand items. And this is specifically for work. I want to finish my work week and then take care of these tasks. Also, today I need to order and pick up groceries or go to Aldi, one or the other, and then I need to pick up a prescription and do a UPS drop off. Then tomorrow, while I am either on my way into work at lunch or on my way home from work, I do want to make the returns that I need to make and just get them out of my car and done. I absolutely hate making returns, but nothing feels better than getting them all returned and that just checked off your list. And now that I have this put together, I'm feeling good. I will get this punched and put it into my planner. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I hope that everybody has a great week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.